During this orientation module, we will go over features of the online middle school platform. Prior to logging on to your Learning Coach or student account, it's important that you activate your account by using the registration information that K-12 sent you via email. Returning families will use the same logon information that you've used in the past. If you have any difficulty creating or logging on to your account, please contact K-12 support. To log on to an existing account, you will go to scvcs.k12.com. We do suggest using Firefox or Chrome since they seem to be the most compatible with the K-12 platform. Students must log on to their accounts to receive attendance credit, to check their email, and complete all their work. If a student attempts to do their work under the Learning Coach account, no work will be recorded. The new online middle school will act like nothing was done if the work was attempted under the Learning Coach's account. So it's important that students use student accounts and Learning Coaches use their Learning Coach account. From our school throughout the year. Click OLS Login in the upper right hand corner of the screen. A new window will appear, and this is where you will type your username and password. There will be a white bar across the top of all student landing pages. The first icon at the top right of the screen is where students will access their email. If you click on the envelope, a drop-down menu will appear. Here is where you can locate your inbox, create a new message to send to your teacher, or the Contact Teachers button will allow you to see all of your teacher's contact information as well as when they're available for office hours. The next icon is the Quick Link icon. If you click on the Quick Links, a drop-down menu will appear, and it will allow you to conveniently access additional resources. Sessions will be listed. This is where your math, ELA, science, and history courses will all is a stopwatch with due date information. While we are discussing assignment due dates, I'm going to take some time to go over the middle school due date policies. Assignments are due on the date that they are assigned. In the new online middle school, students will have their access to their lessons at least a week in advance. Once the due date has passed, there is a grace period until Sunday at midnight for students to receive full credit. However, students should strive to complete all their assignments by the actual due date. We do understand that there are special circumstances due to doctor's appointments, auditions, sporting competitions, illnesses, etc. So that is why we have that Sunday grace period in place. However, if the work is not complete by that first Sunday at midnight, students still have until the following Sunday to make up the work for 80% credit. If the work is not completed by that second Sunday, it will not be accepted and remain a 0 in the gradebook. For long-term absences, such as a documented illness with a doctor's note, or vacations where the homeroom teacher and content teachers were notified in advance, students will have 10 days after the absent to make up the missed assignments. However, for vacations, we strongly suggest that students work ahead prior to the vacation. Page. Keep in mind that if an assignment is listed as overdue, it may be so far past the due date that it's also past the late work deadline. So please always compare an overdue assignment to the SCVCS late work policy to ensure that your student will in fact receive credit for their work. In addition to overdue assignments, you can also view today's assignments plus the next 2 days on the schedule page. Your Class Connect schedule is also on the right side of the screen. A quick reminder that the schedule page is where you can view all graded assignments for all courses on one page. page gives you an overview of the information that the schedule page gave you. For more detail about your courses, click the Classes tab on the left side of the screen. Here you will see a new screen with all of the class cards or courses to which you are assigned. Click on the course that you would like to access. A new page will appear that will focus just on that one course. As you can see, there's a lot of information on this page, and I'm only going to highlight a few features. As you begin to play around in the online middle school, you will notice that there are multiple ways to see the same information. Let's start on the left side of the screen, under Class Plan. The class plan is going to list all upcoming assignments that will be entered into the gradebook. If you click the arrow next to the date, a calendar will appear. And on any date that is bolded, those are days that have assignments that are graded due. If you look underneath the calendar, the same list will also appear. Your teachers will be assigning additional lessons and activities that will help you practice and prepare for these graded assignments on the left side of your screen. Those assignments will be listed under class announcements, so let's focus on assignments that are not necessarily graded, but they're going to help you prepare for your graded assignments. Since this is the beginning of the school year, I'm going to go ahead and click Assignments for next week. If you want to view assignments for the current week, you would click Assignments for this week. But since school doesn't start until August 15th, I'm going to click on next week's assignments. You will see that assignments for ELA begin on August 17th. And any assignment that is due on August 17th is listed, whether it's graded or not. Once Class Connect sessions begin, you will also be able to access the recording link in the bottom row from this calendar. If a teacher assigns something outside of the online middle school, such as BrainPop, there will be a link included on this page that will take you directly to that student activity and assignment. You will notice that if a lesson is assigned in the online middle school, such as on August 18th, Unit 1 Lesson 1 for ELA has been assigned. It will not have a live link. So what you would do is go back to your course main page, and you would access Unit 1 Lesson 1 from the class content. Here is Unit 1 Lesson 1, and I would click Launch. On the class page, students can also access their email and send an email to their teacher. They can also view their Class Connect schedule for just that course, and they also have access to quick links. The announcements page is a place to keep up with general SCVCS events. Please keep in mind that the announcements page will include information about both middle school and high school. When an announcement is posted, it will indicate whether it applies to middle school or high school students in its title. There is a lot of information in multiple places in the OMS, and we don't want you to miss anything. So how can the both of you work together to prepare for each week? What we suggest is looking at each individual course announcement section. Have a weekly calendar or an agenda ready to record your assignments. Click on one course at a time to open the course page. The Friday or Sunday evening before the coming week, pull up next week's calendar. Record your assignments for each course for every day of the week. You can even print a copy of this page. You will do this for math, ELA, science, and history courses. So students, as you complete an activity, a Class Connect session, or an assignment, cross it off your list. Then learning coaches, you can follow up and confirm what's been completed each day. We have made it to the end of the online middle school orientation module. Please copy the URL address listed below, tinyurl.com/SCVCS new OMS. Then open Internet Explorer, Firefox, or Chrome and type the URL address in the URL box. This will take you to the quiz. Remember, the quiz must be completed to earn your attendance credit and the link to the next module. If you are not going to immediately move to the next module, please bookmark the link given at the end of the quiz to be able to access it later. And remember, please contact your homeroom teacher if you have any questions.